the other thing that's done when we harvest the wood is there's kind of a set formula, set size of a hole in the forest that you want to make. If you're not clear felling, you're making a hole, and it has to be big enough that the next lot of saplings will come up. There's some people, when they see a beautiful oak tree coming down, they say, oh God, it's really sad, you know, this beautiful tree. If you don't do it, what can happen is your forest gets too old, it's all going to come down in a couple of years together, and there's nothing coming up behind it. So you've got to create little pockets within the forest where you have different age wood coming up. So that's called managing the forest, whereby you create a big enough hole that enough light gets in, you grow your saplings, you manage it so you don't leave any other things go other than maybe the oak. And sometimes you have other species coming up, ash or even beech, as they say. But you must create a big enough hole, so that's where, when we harvested the wood, they would say this tree will come this way, take that away, that one will come this way, and you're filling into the hole. Right? And then the trees that are left, they're saying when we come back in 25 years' time, that tree will go that way, and that tree will go that way. And I said, how are you going to remember that when you come back in 25 years' time? They said, oh, I won't be back in 25 years' time. But the next logger that comes in will recognise and then be able to read the forest to know what he had done 25 years earlier, to know which tree is going to go which direction. Now that to me I thought was fascinating, that they could know enough in reading the forest and how the previous generation had walked to know which way the trees are going to go the next time. So all that planning is constantly going on as to how to thin out the forest, how to harvest it, that the next generation will come on, and that the growers will get some money for their mature wood and encourage them to grow new wood, new forests and all. So there's some of the projects that, some of the things we're getting involved in. We're also involved in Portugal and Spain on all those three issues: traceability, sustainability, and the biodiversity. The good news for oak, especially in Europe or in Spain, in that it's more plentiful than ever. And what's happening in Spain, and I've been to some of where the forests are, and they're really rural, and it's up around where the Camino happens, in Santiago de Compostela, all that area, and it's just, we ate in a restaurant one day, and it was a fantastic restaurant in a valley. We're the first non-Spanish that ever eaten that restaurant, because it's so rural. That was an amazing experience to experience all that. And some of the forests we went to Portugal were the same. Like they just never get anybody up in the northern Portugal. But it's so rural that they're becoming depopulated. Young people just won't live that isolated anymore. You can't move up there in the winter because the snow is so deep and everything. And what's happening naturally is the forests are taking back the hillsides. They're starting to regenerate and take back the hillsides naturally. So that's a good story from the oak point of view, in that there are more oak coming in. Look, I would then take out a stave that's say broken and go look for a replacement. I explained to Charlie a while ago, you can see the dampness still in the stave and how much is penetrated in. It's gone in. You're welcome, John. Right. So it's gone in maybe 15-20 mil into the wood. So it penetrates quite a lot.